Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello my dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine and enjoy good time and good health. Today inshallah we will resume talking about mathematics of finance, compound interest, deferred annuity. Let's start with problem number 1. Payment of $1,500 is made at the end of each year for 5 years. What is the present value of this payment if it is deferred 3 years and the interest rate 9% compounded annually? Let's start with define the type of annuity. He said that the payment will be paid at the end of each year, so it is an ordinary. And then he said that it is deferred 3 years, so it is deferred and ordinary. R will be 1,500. The total time 5 years. He need to calculate the present value. J equal 9% and M equal 1, so I equal J over M, 9% over 1, which is equal 9%. By substituting in a formula of AN deferred, AN أو A sub N DEF equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I to power negative F. Another formula, AN deferred equal AN times 1 plus I to power negative N. By substituting for R equal 1,500, for I equal 9%, for M equal 1, and for J equal 9%, I equal 9%, and N equal 5. So AN deferred will be equal 4,505.3. Another problem. In example 1, find the present value if the payments are made at the beginning of each year. The last example, the annuities were ordinary. In this example, we're talking about due and deferred. The formula will be A double dot N deferred equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I times 1 plus I to power negative F. So A double dot N deferred will be equal 4,910.76. Problem number 3. An ordinary annuity of $500 each 6 months for 7 years in a bank that pays 8% converted semi-annually. Find the present value if it is deferred 1 year. R equal 500, T equal 7 years, J equal 8%, M equal 2, I equal 4%, and N will be equal 14, and F will be equal 2. Why? Because of the total time 7 years for N, for annuities. So 7 times 2 equal 14, and the time for deferred equal 1 year, so 1 times 2 equal 2. AN deferred will be equal $4,883.1. Problem 4. In example 3, find the present value if payments are made at the beginning of each 6 months. R equal 500, T equal 7 years, J equal 8%, M equal 2, I will be equal 4%, N equal 14%, F equal 2. In a formula of A double dot N deferred equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I to power 1 times 1 plus I to power negative F. A double dot N deferred will be equal 5078.42. A man deposits $900 at the end of each month for 2 years in a bank that pays 10% compounded monthly. What is the present value of this payment if it's deferred 2.5 years? In this example, R will be equal 900 at the end of each month, so it is ordinary, for 2 years, so the total annuities will be equal 2 times 12 equal 24. In a bank that pays 10% compounded monthly, so J equal 10%, M equal 12, I equal 10% over 12. What's the present value of this payment if it's deferred 2.5 years? So the total time for deferred equal 2 times 12 plus 6, 24 plus 6 equal 30. By substituting for R equal 900, for J equal 10%, for M equal 12, for I equal 10% over 12, for N equal 24, for F equal 30, AN deferred will be equal $15,205.3. In example number 5, find the present value if the payments are made at the beginning of each month. We will increase 1 plus I in a formula, so the formula will be A double dot N deferred R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I times 1 plus I to power negative F. So A double dot N deferred equal 15,332. Problem number 7. A person bought a car from a car dealer for $2,000 down payment and $300 at the end of each month for 3 years. What is the cash value of this car if the interest rate is 6% monthly and the payment are deferred 6 months? The cash price will be equal the down payment plus the present value of this deferred payment. So the down payment equal $2,000. We need now to calculate the present value of the deferred annuity $300 for 6 months. He said that he will pay $300 at the end of each month, so it is ordinary, for 3 years. So the number of annuities will be equal 3 times 12 equal 36. What's the cash value of this car if interest rate is 6% monthly? J equal 6%, M equal 12, and I will be equal 6% over 12. Look at the solution. R will be equal 300, J equal 6%, M equal 12, I equal 6% over 12, and N will be equal 36, and for the deferred time 6 months, N will be equal M for deferred, so F will be equal 6. So AN deferred equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I to power negative F, and AN deferred equal $9,570.6. To get cash value, the down payment plus AN deferred, $2,000 plus 9,570.6 equal 11,570. Problem 8. In example 7, what's the cash value of that car if the payments are made at the beginning of each month? we will increase 1 plus I. So the formula A double dot N deferred equal R times 1 minus 1 plus I to power negative N over I times 1 plus I times 1 plus I to power negative F. And A double dot N deferred equal $9,618.4, and the cash value we will adding to 2000 to A double dot N deferred 618.4 plus 2000. This is the last example for now. Thank you for watching.